The Shepherd and the Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a young shepherd boy named Nabil who lived in a village surrounded by hills and green pastures. Every day, he would take his sheep to graze on the grassy slopes outside the village. Though his job was simple, Nabil often got bored because he was all alone with no one to talk to. One afternoon, as he sat under a tree watching his sheep, he thought of a mischievous idea. What if I call for help and pretend a wolf is attacking the flock, he thought. It would be fun to see the villagers running in panic. So he stood up and shouted at the top of his voice, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! The wolf is attacking my sheep." The villagers heard his cries and immediately rushed up the hill, armed with sticks and tools to protect the sheep. But when they reached him, they found Nabil laughing heartily. "There is no wolf," he chuckled, "I was just joking." The villagers were annoyed. "Don't play with such things," one of them warned. "If a real wolf comes, no one will believe you." But Nabil didn't take their words seriously. A few days later, he played the same trick again. "Wolf! Wolf!" he cried. Again, the villagers came running, and again, there was no wolf. This time, the villagers were truly angry. "You're wasting our time," they scolded him. "Don't cry wolf unless you really need help." Then, one afternoon, as Nabil sat watching the sheep, a real wolf suddenly appeared from the bushes. It growled and lunged at the flock, scattering the sheep in all directions. Terrified, Nabil shouted with all his might, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! Please, this time it's real." But no one came. The villagers thought he was lying again. The wolf attacked several sheep and disappeared into the forest. Nabil was left in tears, not just because of the lost sheep, but because he realized no one believed him anymore even when he was telling the truth. He went back to the village, ashamed and regretful. Moral of the story: if you lie once, no one will believe you even when you're telling the truth.